morning. It's the, what are we today? The 23rd of March today. Just cruising into one of my blocks that I usually hunt every roar. Just to have a suss out of what sort of signs getting on in there, and more just going to go and have a look at a few wallows and that, check it out, see if the stags are getting themselves ready. I haven't really heard anything in there before the 30th, so I'm not too hopeful that there'll be something roaring, but if there is, we'll have a crack, I suppose. But yeah, more of a recon mission than anything else. But we'll catch up once we're in the bush and see what's going on. Sweet, just arrived where I want to go. Just a quick gear check, got my knife, GPS, drink, bolt, got the gun. I'm running a T3 Tikka 308 with 150 grain super performance Hornady. I rate it. Been using it for over 10 years now. Put in my favourite ammo, toilet paper. I've just had a large coffee and half a durry, so that there's going to get an absolute hiding very shortly, I'd say. And yeah, righto, let's hook on. It's a big scrape pad up there, and there's been a stag that's just been running down here. It's big shit, big marks. I let out a couple hind calls and a bit of a moan and no reply, so he's definitely in the area though. There's plenty of sign of him around anyway. But carry on up to this next ridge we get up onto. There's usually a couple real good scrapes and stuff along there, and there's a couple wallows about halfway down it I want to have a look at. But yeah, haven't heard any roaring or any moans or anything, but keep chipping away. Starting to find more and more stags on really. So fresh bark that's been rubbed off there. A tree rubbed up. Another one rubbed up there. I might walk down to that big tree there, sit down and just let out a couple moans and a couple hind calls or something, and see if I can't get something interested or racked up. But there's definitely enough stag sign around for them to, or give me the impression that they're nearly getting ready to roll, so see what we can get up to. It's about the second good pad I found in about 20 metres, so. There he is. Oh wow, punch yourself in the head, mate. Too busy talking shit, and the bloody thing was standing about 15 metres below me. Good stag too. I don't know if you've seen it in the video. I sort of quickly dumped my phone in my pocket and was trying to get a shot at it, but yeah, looked like a nice big mature animal too. Oh, that's a trick for young players. Have a good look around before you pull your effing phone out. Oh well, lesson learned, I suppose. But knew there was a stag in the area, and sure enough, too busy worried about making videos. Oh well, we'll carry on down this ridge for a bit and stick to the original plan. Who knows? Might spook something else. Oh well. Another wallow down there. I don't really need to go down to it to tell that that's been used. So yeah, there's plenty of stag sign around, which is always good. I think it may be a wee bit early still. Another week I'll be into it, I reckon. I know they'll be going elsewhere, but yeah, I think I've heard a distant moan way out, but not too sure. But I definitely haven't heard anything roaring, and with the amount of sign and stuff that I've seen, it should be going a bit yeah, it's not going to be too far away. But yeah, come back and have another crack. It's meant to piss down this coming 4 or 5 days, so any of my scent that I've just marched through here should be gone by then anyway, so should be all go. 29th today, so she's 6 days later, heading back into that same block. We've had probably 4 days of absolutely pissing down weather. It's just been torrential, but this morning seems to have cleared up a bit. The old Ute's saying it's bloody cold out there, so we'll go back and have another crack. If you haven't got around this dissolved clothing yet, go into hunting and fishing and grab one of these hoodies. They're unreal. The worst part about today is going to be taking this off and getting into a hunting jacket, I think. And they make them for women too, so there's no excuse for the missus to nick it. But yeah, catch up later. I've got a stag. I don't know, maybe 60 metres in front of me. He's just sort of moaning away by himself. He's not really arcing up, it's sort of every minute or so. Letting out a moan. Yeah, I'm going to summon this absolute crap. I think he's up on the other side here, so I'm just trying to come past him. And then sneak along to him, because the wind's not that great either. I've got it sort of all against me at the moment, but see if we can get in on him anyway. I had two stags roaring really well in the dark at each other. And then as soon as it got daylight, they sort of shut up. And then I roared at them and no sound, so I've just done a massive mission to get over to where I am now. And yeah, just before where I wanted to go to, this fella started moaning away, so I'll keep sneaking in and see what can happen. Now. Near. Fuck, I'm not far away now. He's just not budging, man. In fact, he's just moving further away. Oh, there's a fantail fluttering up there. What's going on up there? Come on, you bastard. Oh, fuck, that happened fast. I was on this tight as shit. And he came charging down, ran to that tree, and then stopped, and then turned. I had a shot. I don't know how good it was, but we'll see if we can track him down. Fuck, what a mission. That's been over 3 hours of chasing this guy. Found blood, and it's clotting. He sort of came down front on, and he just sort of went, oh, and then turned, and I think I've hit him like that. Just the only thing, the blood just sort of stops here. So I'm trying to grid search that way, this way, down, up. You know, I just can't seem to pick up a blood trail, but we'll keep going. Oh, fuck, that's gutting. I've had a good look for about an hour or so and just can't find any more blood. So, yeah. That was literally over 3 hours on that. Sort of seen him first thing this morning, or didn't see him, but heard him first thing this morning. Down on this gut, and then followed him, and he was just walking further and further away, and then he stopped. He'd been quiet for a little while, so I cut up and around, and then sort of heard something else roaring, so sort of snuck around that. Wind got me on that one. And then bumped into a couple young fellas on a ridge. They didn't have permits to be in here, so had some complimentary words with them, and then carried on my way and was making my loop to come back around. And then this guy opened up again. I was like, sort of halfway home, halfway to him, so I was like, yeah, sweet. Went back in there, and he was more consistently roaring. Then chased him, but he was sort of moving away doing the same thing, and then I just followed, like, look at the state of it. It's just thick as. Followed him into here, and then I've seen him probably half a dozen times, but it was like an arse or a little bit of neck or a bit of leg, and then I seen he had a couple hinds with him as well, so trying to judge them was quite hard. And then, yeah, then I seen him, and he was sort of broadside, but I could just sort of see his flank and his back legs. So I was trying to move around, open up more of his shoulder. And then he sort of walked away, so I grunted at him, and he turned, and he sort of trotted down the old, like, hauler line in the native, and then stopped. And I was going to smack him in the chest, and then he turned broadside, but turned the wrong way again. And then he sort of almost done like another 180 and sort of walked away back from me and sort of on an angle, and I had a shot on the angle. Yeah, probably not the best decision, but I think it was more lack of patience than anything. But yeah, it's not a real good feeling. Feeling pretty shitty, but yeah, it probably won't be the last one that happens to me. But yeah, it's just all that time chasing him, and I would have rather him walked than not found him. Yeah, didn't really have a good look at the head. He sort of slunched a bit when I hit him, and he definitely had length and stuff. But I couldn't have cared if he was a 4-pointer after that hunt. It was a good hunt and a challenge. But yeah, nah, pretty gutted. But oh well, still got probably a good hour and a half to 2 hours to get out of here, and it's just a battle through this shit. So might as well carry on. Tomorrow's another day. Righto, round 3 today. Hasn't really been happening so far for me, but yeah, getting into a new block today. I've never been in there, never hunted it, don't know what it's like. I've heard it can go alright. I spoke to a possum trapper the other day who's been trapping in there, and he said there wasn't a heck of a lot of deer sign in there, but going in for an overnighter, just about to go and pick a mate up, and we'll have a suss out in there for a couple of days. Surely something will go right for me this roar. Had a ripper of a roar last year, and this one's just not sort of lining up, but got to be into one. Righto, see you in the bush. Oh well, bit of excitement. And the old mate there, stand back roaring. This fella's been giving us the run around big time. Yeah, got him, bro. Oh. Yeah, we 8 or a 6 or something. Nice. Public land trophy. Came in well though. Ooh, she.
Trophy boy.
There is good head too. There he is. Shot. Yeah, you did. Yeah, he was pulling up then.
Not too bad a stag, did he?
Yeah. He looked alright. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. Fucking nice. Yeah. He's down. Yeah. Good work. Oh, there he goes. Big animal. He's an old boy too. Glance all the way down. Not really renowned for massive heads in this area, so mature animals will take them.
Oh, you get this tag out, mate.